Hey there, guys. So, I've been MIA, been busy with camping, a concert, my birthday. My mom was down for my birthday. Haven't had much time to get these videos out to you, but I wanted to get this one out as soon as I possibly can because I've come across some crazy information and thought you guys would like to check this out. Okay, so and before I start, I downloaded this Skyview app on my phone. If anybody knows about it, we'll. I, I mean, you know what I'm talking about, and it's basically an augmented reality of our sky. We can look up into our sky with our phone, and it shows you exactly where each star is, constellation, planet, whatever. Um, Now, I'm not too keen on my astrology and whatnot, so correct me if I'm wrong. Please do correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. But using this app, I noticed that there are some peculiar alignments forming with our planets, and I don't know if this is something that is a thing, like it just that's how our planets are, or if that's how they seem to be right now at this very moment. I don't know, but I noticed some peculiar things. They're lining up in a different, in basically a line. I noticed when I first checked this out that the sun was the left. It was the left eye of the Cancer constellation, so the left eye of the crab. I noticed that Saturn and Mars reside in the claws of the Scorpio constellation, like they are literally the claws of the Scorpio constellation. I also realized that Jupiter is crowning Virgo, the Virgin, so Jupiter's crowning the Virgin. Like, I don't know if this has uh, any meaning or any significance. I just, this is what I saw, and like I said, I don't, this is basically me teaching myself about our planets. I don't really know much. I'm breaking out of the matrix as you guys all are as well. But anyways, I figured that that had some significance because they're basically lining up in this big alignment. Well, anyways, I digress. I wanted to get to this movie Hercules. It's the 35th animated feature by Disney in their classic series. It was released originally June 15th, 1997 and June 27th, 1997. Its runtime is 93 minutes or 1 hour and 33 minutes. So, again, you have your 33. And yeah, I wanted to get to the plot a little bit here. After imprisoning the Titans beneath the ocean, the Greek gods gathered to Mount Olympus for Zeus and his wife Hera have a son named Hercules, and they changed the story of Hercules a little bit just to fit the Disney culture of movies per se. While the other gods are joyful, Zeus's jealous brother Hades plots to overthrow Zeus and rule Mount Olympus. Turning to the fates for help, Hades learns that in 18 years, a planetary alignment will allow Hades to locate and free the Titans to conquer Olympus, but only if Hercules does not interfere. Now, it's roughly, I mean, it's been 19 some years since this has actually dropped, but that's not necessarily what I'm getting at here. Okay, I wanted to take a look at, I believe, Enter the Stars pointed this out. July 16th, which is Together 2016, it was the 198th day in leap years, and there was 168 days remaining. So, mirror date, once again. June 15th, which is the first release date of this Hercules movie, is the 166th day, with 199 remaining. Once again, mirror date. And there are there's some significant events that have happened on this date, but I'm gonna keep going. Same with this date, same with every date basically that we bring up here. They're all all symbolic of some sort. Anyways, 178th date with 187 remaining. Once again, you got your mirror. Now, I wanted to get into these dates a little bit here. The start date of from the release date of Hercules, the first release date, to Together 2016, it is 6971 days, 6,971 days, or 19 years, 1 month, and 1 day. So there you go, 9/11, right there. From the same release date to August 13th of this year. 1 day before the big 14th day that everybody's talking about is 6,999 days. 6,999, or 999 weeks and 6 days. So here is your mirror once again. Now, I believe if anybody knows anything about occultic symbolism and stuff, 13 is a very significant number. I believe something is going to happen on this date in regards to planetary alignments, occultic rituals, this, that, and the other. You name it. I believe something's going to happen that day. I don't know. I'm not going to say it's going to be a big 9/11 event or something, because I don't know. And I don't think that something like that is just going to pop off, because you've got to realize we're on this stuff, you guys. We are on this, left, right, and center. And if they start realizing that and they start dropping significant things that big, and we start hitting it that big, and like, you know, it's not gonna lie low. It's not gonna just die down. People are gonna see it, and people are gonna start realizing, and more. That's what they don't want. They don't want us to start realizing these things. But anyways, this date, once again, to the end of the Olympics this year, is 7,007 days, or 1,001 weeks. Okay? Now, the second release date of this movie, to Together 2016, is 6959, with 19 years and 19 days, so 1919. I'm pointing out significant dates that I believe mean something. I mean, this all connects, is what I'm saying. Same date to August 14th of this year is 6988. Okay? 6988. There's reasons for this, you guys. And finally, I wanted to get to this. From the founding of Bavarian Illuminati to this August 14th date, 240 years, 3 months, and 13 days. Okay? There's a reason for this. Now, if you add 8 plus 7 plus 7 plus 6 plus 3, it equals 31. 31 is your mirror of 13. And not only that, we have 2 7s in this as well. There's a reason. There is a reason, you guys. Anyways, I thought that was slightly significant, how all these line up so well. And how this has to do with the planetary alignment that will allow Hades to free the Titans. Now, if you remember this movie, and when I first... The reason I actually thought of this movie is when I was using that Skyview app for the first time, I immediately, it popped into my head, this movie. This movie popped into my head immediately. And I started thinking to myself, well, didn't that have to do with something, or didn't that have something to do with the Olympics in the movie? Now, I'm not 100% certain. I honestly don't know. I can't remember, and I don't think it does. I think it's to do with Mount Olympus, and I just got it mixed up or something, or my brain was just messing things up. But However, I still thought of that, and it still brought me to this. It still brought me to all of this. And one other thing is, I searched out a clip of this movie today. I was trying to figure out if the Olympics actually had anything to do with this. Well, I searched up a clip of this today, and couldn't find anything about the Olympics, but I found something about these Titans. And the scene that shows Hades bringing the Titans forth from the underworld or whatever, he brings it, like it says, from beneath the ocean. There's this big whirlpool, and he brings something up from the waters. Okay? He brings up the Titans. And when he does, one Titan marches out, and I guess he's the Earth Titan, or Rock Titan, Stone Titan, whatever you want to call it. He comes out and starts stomping on everything. Well, another one comes out, and it's a Frost Titan or something. He starts freezing everything. Another one comes out, and it's wind. He starts blowing everything. Then there's another fire one, I believe. Like, it's the elements. This all has to do with energy. This all has to do with bringing forth deities of some sort. Well, I wanted to point out this event once again. I should have done more in-depth look at this event before, but I didn't. I just pointed it out. I pointed out a couple things about it. That's it. Now, I think something slightly significant is going to happen to do with energy and whatnot. I believe that this event here is going to be another Together 2016. It's going to be another ritual. And we proved that Together 2016 was in fact a ritual, because if you look up the map, once again, I'm pretty sure the website's even still up, and you can still look up this map. You can go look for yourself. If you connect those prayer tents at that Together 2016 ritual, it forms an upside down pentagram, or it forms a pentagram around the crowd that was standing there. Now, what I believe is the people standing inside that pentagram, their energy was being harnessed. And if we know anything about the Washington Monument, people think that the Washington Monument is a satellite or a receiver tower of some sort, or, it's a tower of some sort that transfers things. It's like a Wi-Fi tower, transfers signals and stuff. Well, they had this big ritual right beside this thing. And then you have this video that I'm gonna tear into this at some point, because I don't think that this ritual that they just had at CERN, this human sacrifice, this, or quote unquote mock human sacrifice, I honestly think it was real, you guys. I watched the thing, sat there with an eerie feeling the whole time, and now I still can't wipe that feeling. And it just, why would CERN do this? Why would CERN have this happen, allow this to happen, first off? Second, why would they allow it to be released to the internet, which they own? I mean, CERN started the internet. CERN owns the servers that run the internet. CERN owns these quantum computers. Why would they allow something like that to be released to us? If it was fake, sure, they cover it up with the news story, but we're going to know that. We're going to be one step ahead of the whole thing. And not only that, either way, it's going to draw attention to CERN. It's going to point people who don't necessarily know about this stuff looking at it, and they're going to be like, why are there mock human sacrifices even? Like, first off, a person could look at it and not even know that something like that exists in this world, or even happens. They could think it's just off of a movie, and they could see it, and they could be like, well, why are they even doing this? And second off, anybody who has any knowledge in their head is going to look at this and be like, what? Why? Like, how were they allowed on the grounds? Number one, if it was a spoof. Number two, why would they be allowed? Number three, if CERN doesn't approve of these kinds of spoofs, like, how the hell were they there? And like, just the whole thing, I think it was real, and I think they want us to see it, or they want us to spread it, or I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's really bugging me, but I've got to dig more into it, man, because it's like I said, it's really bugging me. Anyways, this Kingdom Come event, this word explosion, this right here, you have more phallic symbolism with the Kingdom Come word explosion, this, um, and not only that, Kingdom Come itself, that right there just symbolizes more of bringing whatever into this world, you know. You have the as above, so below symbolism with damn near everything we see nowadays. Um, but this is what I'm talking about. It ends on the 14th. Now everybody's talking about the 14th, how it's gonna bring a flood or whatever, and you know what, that very well could be. I'm not knocking anybody here. I'm just sharing my opinion on what I think this is going to be. I think this is going to be a harnessing of energy. I think on the 13th, I think every day this stuff happens. But I think these big events where they have it in the foreground, and they have these big rituals that they're starting to bring people to and everything, I believe it's to harness our energy. It's to try to get enough energy to bring something into this world. And I'm going to be tearing into CERN a little bit more in the next coming videos as well, because there's some things that people haven't covered so far, and I can't believe they haven't. I can't believe I haven't. Like, we really need to pull ourselves together and start pushing this as much as possible, you guys, because this is it's unbelievable that these things are happening in our world. Anyways, sorry I keep going through that. I just need to see that you guys are still with me here. Anyways, so the sessions, each and every one of these main sessions, up until the 13th of August, each one of these main sessions happens at 7 p.m. Now, we have sessions before that, and I haven't done the math with, I haven't done the math with those sessions yet, but, as far as I know, every session up until the 13th is at 7 p.m. Every main session. And then on the 13th it switches to 5 p.m. Well, on Sunday, August 14th, the big event that everybody's talking about, it's 9 a.m., 11 a.m., and 6 p.m. You have your 9, 11, and then you have your inverted 9, 11. Or if you want to get into the math of this, 9 times 11 is 99, and then 6 times 11 is 66. You got your 66 and 99 from the Together 2016 event with the AESL. You know, it's all there. But yeah, I wanted to point out that this ends on the 14th, and on the 13th, like I said, with, where is it? Now I'm gonna go all over the place here. With the 13th here, we have this. We've already got some significance with the 13th. So, keep an eye out, you guys. If you guys have anything else, any more information, if you got anything for me, if you see anything that I messed up on, if you got anything for me, please let me know. Send it my way. I'm more than happy to be proven wrong. I'm more than happy to, I hope people can prove me wrong with all of this. I hope that we aren't right, and I hope that nothing is actually going on. This is day-to-day hope that I have, and so far it's just looking more and more grim. Anyways, before I go quickly, wanted to, whoa, hold up, not on that screen. That's just tripping me out here. I've got all the math and everything here for you. Yeah, do with it what you will. this is what I just presented to you here. So yeah, maybe I should have thrown that up at the start of the video, maybe. Anyways, sorry about the long video, you guys. I'm gonna try to cut my times down more and more with each coming video. I'm trying to get better at this, and I'm trying to do my best here. Another thing too, I want to decode Stranger Things and Suicide Squad, because a lot of people have been decoding both of those, and they're doing a great job. Don't get me wrong, but they're failing. Well, not failing anything. Sorry, they there's just a lot more to point out that I think people should be pointing out, and it hasn't been so far, and it's kind of bugging me. But anyways, yeah, keep an eye out for my next coming videos, um, and yeah, thank you all once again. God bless and much love.